They're looking to leave town on a winning note tonight. A terrific look at the city of Memphis, Tennessee on the banks of the majestic Mississippi River. Welcome to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA, but the bad news is there is no basketball, there is no NBA. The game has been canceled. Ha ha! Happy April Fool's Day, baby! This is the NBA, and we've got a great one in store. In this game, we'll see the Phoenix Suns against the Memphis Grizzlies here in FedEx Forum. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me tonight, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, with our Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much, Kevin. As Coach Monty Williams tells it of Devin Booker, he's a bucket. Devin can score on many levels: post up, mid-range, catch and shoot, off the dribble. More than anything, he'll take the wins over stats every time. And that's what I love about him. He's just scratching the surface. Kevin?
He sure is, David. Great report. Thanks. Now we get a chance to check out the seeding out west. 4 games left on the schedule here. We take a look at the Suns. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference. And right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And of course, there's the Grizzlies. Right behind them, just 1 spot down.
And seeing where the Suns are, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
You know, that's the mindset you have to have. They know if they can get to the playoffs, they have the talent to do some real damage.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Backcourt pair, Payne at the point with Booker beside him. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Grizzlies, Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Brooks. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Bane in at the 2 guard. And finished off by Morant.
Ooh, rolling to the rim with force. Love when Morant goes hard and converts with the slam.
Booker outside. Back to Payne from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Adams. And here are the Grizzlies now. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns and came out with a win.
Yeah, it was a narrow win, but at that last meeting, I think foul trouble for the other side may have really just tipped the scale and allowed them to escape with the W.
Yeah, it did. I mean, they were smart about it, Mark. Once the foul started to add up on the other side, they really turned up the heat.
Booker, and he banks in the layup. And the athleticism, Chris, of both these teams should come into play tonight. No lack of quickness on either side of the ball.
Let's get it popping. It should make for a fun game. I mean, the tempo should be quick, and the fans, we should be happy.
Here's Morant. Jay Crowder with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And that one's good, Ayton.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Here's Morant.
Yeah, selected second in 2019, Kevin. Ja Morant, the highest draftee in Ohio Valley Conference history. And he became the second Grizzly ever to win Rookie of the Year, joining Paul Gasol.
Memphis shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
Two shots. Last on the first.
That's good from Morant.
You know Ja Morant's such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity makes for some tough matchups.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. Well, some people felt, Chris, that Ja Morant was an all-star snub in his rookie year.
Well, you look at what he accomplished in year one. He joined Magic Johnson, the great Isaiah Thomas, and Trae Young is the only 20-year-old rookies to average at least 17 points and 7 assists per game. That's some lofty company.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point god moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
Morant, no good on the free throw. And Greg, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
That's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult attempt.
An underrated athlete with a solid handle. Defenders can't always keep up with Booker on the drive.
Pass to Jackson. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Crowder dishes to Payne. And there's the pass to Ayton. Booker outside. Off target with his 3. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
The noise didn't really seem to bother them. In fact, it appeared to make them sharper and play harder for each other.
It's his first trip to the line.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the stripe.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Crowder.
And you talk about a culture builder. Jay Crowder is a guy who is not content with losing ball games. He's a competitor, and that rubs off on his teammates.
And both free throws good from Crowder. And Greg, as the playoffs loom in the distance, for those teams who have overachieved in the regular season, how do they ensure that their success continues in the postseason?
Well, listen, the skeptics will remain, and you've got to understand the playoffs are a different animal. You have to be resilient and adaptable, and when that adversity hits, that's when your focus has to rise.
Little turnaround, and Jackson with the basket on the assist by Brooks.
Looking comfortable, taking his shot. Got to respect Jackson's touch from this area if you're the defense.
Bridges against Brooks. Payne gets a wide open look. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. While we have the chance, we like to reveal the list of the past month's best fast break teams in the NBA. Number 1, the Grizzlies.
I mean, it's about the pace they played with here offensively. They don't look like they're showing any signs of slowing down.
And here's Booker from the arc. Connects from three-point range. Booker's got 7 points.
Some great awareness being shown by Crowder. Spotted the open man and made a fantastic dish.
Jackson looking it over. And he drives in. Count the basket. He has 6. Now here's Payne. 14 points from him the last game against the Warriors in San Francisco.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. I mean, he kept everybody else in the loop. His passing was tremendous.
Now here's Payne. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Morant with it. Payne covering. Morant drives in. And finished off by Morant.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Drops in the tray.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Now here's Booker. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Golden State, and he gets the bucket.
Oh, he's got some pep in his step tonight. I wonder what he had to eat last night. I mean, very solid first quarter for him at the offensive end.
Bridges against Jackson. Adams trying to free himself up. No good on that one. The Suns trailing. On the wing, Booker. Oh, Ayton in position.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And then for Phoenix, JaVale McGee's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Johnson comes in for Crowder. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Cameron Payne. It's Anderson with the drive. And Anderson slams it in.
That's just great initiative from Anderson right there. He's skilled at seeing avenues to the basket and then taking them.
And here's Holiday. He's coming off a 13-point game against Golden State. Stolen by Anderson. Takes it inside. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop. And it's a 3-point Memphis lead.
And this is why so many were high on Clark there. Love seeing him be aggressive.
Outside Holiday. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Let's check out some stats for McGee. How last month turned out for him: 7th in blocks. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And his ability to patrol the lane is a difference maker for that team. Exceptional timing and anticipation. That's why he's a top 10 shot blocker. Free throw good from Holiday. Phoenix making some changes. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Booker. Good on both. And it's Anderson with the ball for Memphis. Driving the lane and finished off by Anderson.
He's not much of a dunker, but Anderson will pick his spots nicely and then displays great shot selection.
Johnson outside. Passes it to Craig. The Suns keeping it alive. A new 14. Pass to Shamet. Jacks up a three. Drills it from outside. Shamet's got the game tied up here for Phoenix.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Anderson against Gray. Right at the free throw line. Doesn't go that time. The Suns go the other way with it. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
They just weren't ready for that game. It looked like they just weren't prepared. The final score tells you the story.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
To the middle, here's Clark. Good. Clark's got his second basket of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Suns leading. Now Holiday, looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Driving inside. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. All alone. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And so here's Memphis. They trail by 3. Jones, the pass to Anderson. And here's Melton. Here's Jones. The shot comes out. Good D by Holiday.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Shamet with it. He's against Clark. And that one's good. Shamet.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, so far both teams have been outstanding at the offensive end, but we got a lot of game left to play.
Now here's Melton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Suns leading by 5. Outside Holiday. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Inside, here's McGee. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Pass to Melton. .135 left to play here in the first. They get it again. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And Brandon Clark, a dangerous finisher, not only as a dunker, but his floater game is on point as well.
Well, you see why the Sean Marion comparisons are made. I mean, that great touch combined with this vertical leap, you know, they make him a handful inside.
Right now, let's have a moment to check out the NBA's best three-point shooters. And you look at Johnson, 3rd in the NBA. He's someone that, if you leave him alone, he's going to knock it down.
What a percentage that is for him from three-point range this season. His deep touch is about as good as you're going to see.
McGee, the pass to Holiday. And Jones pulls it down. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Clark finds Jones. Now Melton. 56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The pass to Tillman. 4 on the shot clock. Anderson with the ball. Shoots over Shamet. Anderson can't get it to go. Craig with it. No points in the game yet for him. Misses in close.
He's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Here's Anderson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And it's 6 points for Kyle Anderson.
With the long frame and adequate strength. I mean, Anderson, he one-ups the defender on that shot.
Oh, that's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
The Suns making a switch here. Ayton's checked in. "20 seconds left in the first. Here's Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Back to Ayton. Pass to Craig. From past the arc. Second shot opportunity. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Yeah, great job of getting the look before the horn sounded and gaining some momentum.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Suns lead by 3. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And one of the better young two-way big men in the NBA, Jaren Jackson. He talked about how his defensive responsibilities grow.
Probably be more of a backline help, talk more, give more help for the rotations because, depending on what team you play, there's a lot of specific things you got to do to guard a certain player.
Well, with his 7'4" wingspan, Jackson has all the tools to be an elite rim protector.
But advanced understanding of positioning. His father was an NBA player, so he's been taught the game from a young age.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
On the court for the Suns, Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Shamet finds Ayton. Shoots over Melton. Again the miss by Ayton.
Now, you expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Anderson, the bounce pass. Clark against Ayton. No good from Clark. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. Holiday, the pass to Johnson. Suns moving the ball around. Down low. Outside, Jones. Over Holiday. And he can't bank that one in. Phoenix leading by 5. Now, here's Craig. The shot by Holiday, no good.
His scoring has not been there at all tonight. I mean, it tells you a lot about their team that they have the lead anyway.
It's Anderson with the drive. The Grizzlies with another miss. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Shamet kicks to Holiday. Pass to Ayton. Over Anderson. And it's Ayton missing.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Anderson passes to Melton. On the wing, Jones. A floater. He lays it in.
Even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
And the Suns call time. And Chris, one change we're seeing now. A lot less post-up scoring. Do you miss it?
I do miss it. I mean, if you're 7 foot, you should be close to the basket at times. If you have game, I mean, You got to win. But I love to see how players who do it effectively inside and outside. I mean, think about Embiid. Think about Jokic. I mean, and on the whole, I love the way that the game has evolved. And I really miss the post-up because you have to have complete game. And I think we're rewarding skill and complete game now. So I think it's going to come back.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Jay Crowder's checked in for Johnson. Mikal Bridges comes in for Torrey Craig. Booker, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Aaron Holiday.
Things can turn around in a hurry. I mean, can't they? I mean, last quarter, he was lights out. All of a sudden, nothing's dropping.
Morant outside. Bridges with some nice defense. Phoenix leading by 3. Booker outside. That 3 off the mark. And for Memphis, they're shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Brooks outside. Bridges against Jackson. Goes up to the stripe. Rebound by the Suns. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Morant. To the inside. Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
It's Morant with the drive. Payne looking around. Over Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Payne. Defended by Crowder. And Adams with the slam.
And a little contact like that won't slow Adams down. This is a guy who loves the contact and able to finish easily on that one.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And Adams, no good on that one.
And I've heard Adams is a big gamer, video games. I mean, he doesn't watch sports in his off time like a lot of guys. He'd rather have a controller in his hand.
Now, here's Bridges. 11 points for him in that last game against the Warriors in San Francisco. 5 on the clock. Outer dishes to Booker. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Here's Jackson in the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
That's just incredible control from Jackson. He's someone that has no problem overcoming physical defense like this.
And here's Payne. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Ayton. Over Morant. And it's Ayton missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Oh, just off his game. Forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
Kicks to Morant. From 7. Misses off the right iron.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Stolen by Jackson. Got a piece of it. Crowder with the steal. Booker outside. There's the drive. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Payne. 14 points from him the last game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
Feeling confident right there. These shots help Jackson find his rhythm. We love seeing him be assertive.
And the Suns call time here. Well, Dillon Brooks, who went to Oregon, was the 2017 Pac-12 Player of the Year.
Yeah, and the second-round pick that year, I mean, he was taken 45th. Despite that, he's carving out a solid career as a two-way win.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Phoenix. The Suns shooting 40% from the field. Bridges outside. The pass to Crowder. The dish now to Payne. Poked away. Stolen by Brooks. And now Brooks running the floor all by himself.
With agile hands and precise timing, Brooks gets the fast break started with a quality defensive effort.
Outside Crowder. He kicks it to Bridges. Adams trying to free himself up. And there's Bridges on the assist from Crowder. Bridges has got 5 now. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
And finished off by Morant.
He's improving as a passer. You like to see Jackson sharing the ball and realizing when his guys are open.
Now Payne. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Shoots over Adams. Here's McGee. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant with it. He had 19 points in the win against San Antonio.
Well, it's been all about John. I mean, he can score in many different ways.
Now here's Payne. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Steven Adams picks one up. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies.
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
First one falls for him. Payne hits them both.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Aaron Holiday is checked in for Cameron Payne. Payne passes to Adams. Dishes it to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
That's what a point guard with length gives you. I mean, Morant is built perfectly for the modern game.
Booker looking around. Passes it to McGee. Wants to get it to Booker and does. And it's in there. Booker's got 6 in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Morant, the bounce pass. And yes, it's good. And it's 13 points for Jaren Jackson.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Holiday with it. Now defended by Adams. Booker outside. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
Morant dishes to Jackson. Out to Morant. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Bridges. And it's Morant missing.
They know they can't give him that shot. The D's are over it, not even giving him an inch of space.
And once Booker has some momentum, get out of his way, throwing himself towards the rim off the drive.
And the Grizzlies with possession here, following the score by Phoenix. Here's Morant. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
In the mid-range. Rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Now here is Holiday. Booker outside. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
Morant with it. Now guarded by Booker. Bane inside the three-point line. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Booker. He's got 22. Plays it up and banks it in. Booker's got 24.
He's not playing around. I mean, he hit the ground running the first quarter, and he's only turned it up in the second.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Bane. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Clark, he's checked in for Adams. Kyle Anderson comes in for Jackson. DeAnthony Melton, he's checked in for Brooks. And Jones subbed in for Morant. And for the Suns, Johnson, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Torrey Craig comes in for Jay Crowder. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Mikal Bridges. He hits both from the stripe. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns.
Love to see him battling in there. Go get it, little fella.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith. There was no stopping Ja Morant in the first half. He ended up with 17 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. Kenny, what'd you think about the Grizzlies?
It's been an aggressive approach for them at the offensive end. Getting the ball inside and getting as many points as possible close to the rim. So far, so good. They have a nice edge in the points in the paint.
Shaq, what'd you think about Phoenix?
Well, I thought the one bright spot was the effort on the glass. Several times when momentum was sliding, getting the timely rebound really lifted them. The strong work on the glass is key because that's how you string together a series of big stops.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. Getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then there's John Morant. Then it's Brooks. And it's Bane in at the 2.
Oh, it's easy to see why people love Jackson. That killer instinct. When he's hot, he really goes for the throat.
Now here's Payne, guarded by Morant. Payne passes to Booker. Back to Payne. Pass to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, Ayton in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 14 rebounds.
And, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Here's Morant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And, Craig, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship-caliber team.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Morant. Both shots good from the stripe. The Suns trailing. Here's Payne. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
And with Booker's mechanics and confidence, you're always going to assume he's going to make that.
Now here's Adams. He dishes it to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Are you for real? Morant way up. That move is fire.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
That's good from Payne on the assist by Booker. Booker's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now here's Morant. 21 points in the game. Yep, that one goes. Morant's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
How's that for a start? Good on all 3 attempts so far in the second half.
Bridges outside. Now here's Payne, guarded by Morant. Here's Crowder. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant scanning the floor. With some arc, and he lays it up and in. Morant's got 8 points here in this quarter.
It hasn't taken them any time to find their rhythm in the second half. 4 for 4 from the field already.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And when he's not shooting threes, Crowder is attacking the paint. That's how he plays the game.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Two shots.
And the first one drops. Tillman, he's checked in for Adams. And both free throws good from Crowder. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Now here's Morant. Payne covering. It's Morant with the drop. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, wiry, strong, and courageous. Morant's willing to slam it up in there if you give him a lane.
Now Booker. 27 points for him. From deep. They get it back. Ayton. Morant with some nice D. Grizzlies have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Brooks, the pass to Tillman. Jackson kicks to Brooks. Pass to Morant. There's the lob to Jackson. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Well, just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
And the Suns making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And here are the Grizzlies now. A 2-point game. Brooks, that's a two-pointer. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 16th rebound on the night.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Up top, Morant. Payne covering.
Picking, moving, looking for his spots. Morant slithering around the court with the ball on the string.
Timeout.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the Suns call time. After 3 seasons at Michigan State, Xavier Tillman came to the NBA ready to make an impact.
A tremendous feel for the game. I mean, he knows where to be on both ends. He has all the makings of a quality two-way player.
Jones checked in for Memphis. Landry Shamet's checked in for the Suns. Bridges passes to Booker. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Can't finish off the lob. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Here's Payne. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. The drive by Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Okay, flushing it off the dribble. Man, Jackson Jr. is tenacious.
The pass to Ayton. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. Bank shot, no good.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Jones, the pass to Jackson. Back to Jones. No good from outside. Suns trail by 6. To the middle, Shamet finds Johnson. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. The Grizzlies have gone 7-9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Here's Tillman. He's guarded by Johnson. Morant drives in and finished off by Morant.
And just another example of why you run plays through Morant. I mean, he makes great decisions with the ball in his hands.
Shamet on the wing. Guarded by Morant. Shamet the pass to Johnson. Booker in the corner. 4 on the clock. And the rejection by Jackson. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Some changes for Memphis. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Kyle Anderson comes in for Bane. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Morant. And for the Suns, JaVale McGee's checked in for Ayton. Torrey Craig comes in for Bridges. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Booker. Three from the inbound. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Clark's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Jones. And he uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 10-point Grizzly lead.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
To the paint. They need this one. McGee's shot is off.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
And the Grizzlies with possession here after the miss from JaVale McGee. Shamet with it. He's got 5. Looks for Holiday. Gets it to him. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Holiday's got 6 points.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Down low. Here's Jones. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Holiday.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Johnson finds Holiday. Shamet with it. He's guarded by Melton. 5 to shoot. Steps back and shoots. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Kyle Anderson. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Memphis.
Look, from mid-range, they've been deadly all day. It's really opened things up for them at the other end of the floor.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
And free throw good from Holiday. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Baines checked in. Both free throws good from Holiday.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Anderson against Johnson. Anderson passes to Bane. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And another miss by Memphis. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. Shamet the pass to Holiday. Now here's Craig. Kicks it to Johnson. And Holiday has it in the corner. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Memphis the other way now.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
Suns trail by 6. And Bane pulls it down. Bane's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Clark. The baseline jumper goes down. Clark's got 8. Phoenix has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Jones against Holiday. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clark. The Suns making a switch here. Bridges checks in. He takes it in. Some solid defense from Clark. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Passes it to Anderson. And Anderson slams it in.
Such an intelligent player. I love that Anderson has a sense for where to get to in transition.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
11 feet away. The rebound by Anderson. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Into the lane.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Holiday inside the line, and a little luck that time, but it drops. He's got 10. The Grizzlies shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Jones the pass to Bing. McGee against Clark. The dish to Jones. Shot clock at 5. For 3. Melton, no good. Suns trail by 10. Now, here's Shamet. He's got 5. And Holiday, here we go. Goes up the baseline. And that one hits back iron. And here are the Grizzlies now. Clark with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Clark the pass to Melton. Back to Clark. Pass to Anderson. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Shamet finds McGee. Johnson outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Clark the pass to Melton. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. On the wing, Jones. He's covered by Shamet. Suns trail by 12. Here's Holiday. Here's McGee, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Out to the wing. Baseline J on the way. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Grizzlies out in front, up by 12. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great vision. He's a gifted passer. Has his finger on the pulse of this offense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. Backcourt pair, Payne at the point with Booker beside him. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Jones with the bounce pass. Here's Brooks. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Booker with no one around. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Brooks outside. It's Jones on the wing. Fires the three. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Suns trail by 12. Inside, here's Crowder. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Oh, that foul's got to be a lot harder than that if you're going to try to prevent Crowder from scoring there.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jaren Jackson comes in for Brandon Clark. And it's Morant in for Jones. And the free throw, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Brooks outside. Dishes to Adams. And he converts the layup. Adams has got the lead up to 12 now for the Grizzlies.
And how about the power by Adams on that finish? Just brushes off the contact.
Booker inside. He's guarded by Melton. A nice shot by Booker.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And finished off by Morant.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that gun.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
Now here's Booker. Lets it go with a three. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Morant against Ayton. From 13. And it's Morant missing. Suns trail by 12. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Booker inside. Brooks covering. No good from Booker.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Melton passes to Morant. Lays it up off the glass. And that's now 35 points for John Morant.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
Payne in the post. Guarded by Morant. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down to 12 points. The points that time coming from Payne. Here's Morant. Adams trying to free himself up. And it's Morant missing. Crowder kicks to Bridges. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And that's now 7 points for Mikal Bridges. Morant passes to Adams. He gets that one. And the Grizzlies lead by 12.
Oh, this is just being a good team. Morant making sure to whip the ball over to his open man.
Outside Crowder. Feeds it to Ayton. Over Jackson. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Brooks dishes to Morant. Pass to Jackson. And then Morant slams it in.
No, look, this shows maturation. Jackson wanting to add to his game. Beautiful dive from the big man.
Stripped away. Melton feeling it out a bit. Looking to end his cold spell. That one's not going to go. Good work defensively by Crowder. Suns trail by 14. He kicks it to Payne. And the pass to Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ayton. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
It's Morant with the drive. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Phoenix has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Here is Brooks, following the score by Phoenix. Jackson passes to Morant. Out to Brooks. Fires the three. Jay Crowder with the rebound. Crowder's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Passes to Payne. Booker outside. Crowder against Morant. Bridges, no one around him. Misses the three. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
Now here's Booker. He dishes it to Payne. And there's the drive. It's good.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Baines checked in for the Grizzlies. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
Thank you, David. Now here's Payne. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Payne's got 6 in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Morant against Crowder. He gets it in there. Jackson's got 19 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And here's Booker. Down low. Here's Ayton. Tries again. It's stolen. Here's Payne. To the paint, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Now here's Payne. Defense is right there. Clock at 4. 3-pointer. The Grizzlies pull it in. Baines got 6 rebounds now in the game. Brooks kicks to Morant. Back to Brooks. That shot off the mark. And Phoenix the other way now. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the dunk by Booker.
I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Now here's Morant. Launches it. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Crowder's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Now Booker. The 3-ball. Offensive rebound. Here's Ayton. Adams, a nice D.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Bain, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Now here's Booker. 16 feet away. That one goes in. Booker's got 6 here in this quarter.
And the intelligence. Love watching Booker operate in these situations. His decision-making has really improved over the years.
Adams against Ayton. Adams dishes to Morant. Adams trying to free himself up. And that one's good. Morant's got 41.
Pass closer in. Morant finding a way to score. He has fantastic touch around the team.
Booker, right side. And Ayton throws it down.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. And that one drops.
Just like his pops, Jaren Jackson Jr. can pour it in close to the hoop. You can't let him get the ball in that deep.
And the Suns call time here. They trail by 8. We've got 1:23 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Booker. 3-pointer. And it's Morant with the rebound.
Look, the more threes he misses, the more he wants to take. Where they do that at? That's not the right mindset.
Bain passes to Adams. Makes it off the glass. And now a 10-point Memphis lead.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Memphis.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game would push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
And bragging rights between these teams were on the line today, and they put in some very good work to earn it. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was.
For Ja Morant.
His vision and his ball movement impressed me the most. A tremendous night for him passing the basketball.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. 6 to shoot. Here's Payne. Phoenix, no good that time either. Morant outside. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody has the green light, so I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we behind you. So
you all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.